Hi there, I haven't made any videos for a while, so I thought I'd make a new one about the Xbox 360 Chatpad and using it on an Arduino. So the Chatpad is a QWERTY keyboard that fits between the handles on an Xbox 360 controller. So I got one on eBay and it was about £1 plus £1 postage, so it's pretty cheap. I guess the Xbox 360 is obsolete now. And I've taken the keyboard out of the housing. So this is the housing that would fit onto the bottom of your controller with this jack plug for a pass-through for the headset and some data connections there. And the keyboard would go there. So there's just 4 screws on the back you can take out to remove the cover. And then 4 more screws in the back of the keyboard, and the keyboard comes out the front, so it's pretty easy to disassemble. Here's the keyboard here, and on the back of it you'll see those 4 screws that used to hold it in, and there's a 7-pin connector on the back. And the first 4 pins that I've got connected up there, the red, brown, black and orange, are the data connections, and then the other 3 would be for the headset connection. There's a jack plug on there I've taken off just to make the thing a bit flatter, and so the other 3 connections would go off to that jack plug on the back there. So I've just simply extended that cable to make it a bit longer for ease of use, and that goes off to the Arduino. The 4 connections you need: the red wire at the nearest the back of the Chatpad is the input power, which is 3.3 volts, which handily you've got a pin for on the Arduino that you can get your 3.3 volts from. And then you've got a brown wire which is receiving data, which is coming from the Arduino to the Chatpad. Then the third one, the black wire, is data coming out of the Chatpad to the Arduino. And then the orange wire is ground, and as I said, the other 3 are for the pass-through of the headset, which you don't need. At the Arduino end, so I've connected up my 3.3 volts and my ground, and then the serial interface on the Arduino Nano I've got going to the transmit and receive pins, which unfortunately means you have to unplug those when you're uploading any programs to the Arduino, or you get a clash because those pins are also used for the USB interface. Then just for my simple test here, I've got an organic LED display wired up. The sketch I've downloaded and tested 2 sketches. This is the slightly better one because it lets you use the some of the symbols on the keyboard. The other sketch I downloaded, they only worked in a French keyboard layout, so this one's a bit better. And it's pretty simple, the code, it's all there on one screen. So I've got my I2C interface for my display, my display drivers and my Chatpad library. I initialize my display and the Chatpad, and then down further I wait for a key press and print out whatever key comes in on the display. So I can quickly give you a demo here. So I can press the Y key and a Y appears on the display, and the shifted keys work as well, so I can press shift and Y and get a capital Y, and some of the symbols work and some of them don't. So if I do the green key and H, it's difficult this because I get a /, so that's working. Do the orange key and H and get a \, so but some of them don't do anything. And also at the moment, whereas on the other key, the other program I downloaded, the enter key worked, it doesn't seem to do anything on here, so I need to have a look at that. The space key works. I'm going off the end of the display now. So it's pretty good. And also when you press a key, the backlight lights up in the, which you can't see because of the ambient light around. But whenever you press a button, the backlight comes on for a few seconds, which is quite nice. That's all controlled within the Chatpad. So now I've just got to think of something interesting to do to actually make this do something. But I've got as far as obviously making the keyboard work and making it come up on display. Thanks for watching.